Use washing machine.
We are going to do the white phial this time. Let's try to find where it is that we are ultimately supposed to go. Here we go. Retrieve the white phial, a forsaken cave, which we have apparently already cleared.
So that's why you should always try
Wait
and
for
get
the mission.
everything.
Yes.
Or wait for the mission.
Oh!
Frost Troll, take that one hit and get his soul.
And that is his soul captured in a soul gem.
Yep. Which you can actually make for free, filled with souls at any smithing.
Yes, any smithing location. As long as you have the mod.
Yes, you need to have the mod.
So we are searching for the white phial.
There's 2 pieces of it for each army.
So I always leave my weapon drawn because I get a different view and a better view. I don't snap into in-person view until it's needed closely.
Use commandos right there.
Down the twisty veil.
I'm gonna sit by the phone so I can monitor. Reporter guy. Use exploding gas barrel.
I always keep my candle in hand.
Especially when you're in the cave.
Yes. Robert. Little bit of a film.
Yeah, the one time we didn't catch this on camera, but he went into this place and the Draugr Deathlord, he kept yelling at him and thumbing him, and then he just kept flowing. He just kept falling over.
Yes.
It was fun.
Always check for your treasures.
Always.
Every nook and cranny.
Cameron, use commando rifle. There we go.
This here is going to be, yep, just a treasure location.
Yep. So when you originally get the quest, it says that this dude has been looking for this white phial all his life.
Yes.
And then we come along and we find it.
We find it and we give it to him. this.
Yeah, that's weird. Because he's been looking for it his whole life, and then we just come along and find it.
Well, and these are also some of the things that allow you to progress in the game, to purchase property and homes in the cities and locations.
Yep.
Because a lot of times you will end up having to help a certain amount of citizens in order to be recognized as someone who is worthy of doing good for the city. All of these Draugr, you want to check all of these Draugr all the time. The bones generally do not have anything in them as long as they're lying still.
Generally.
But these Draugr that are lying here with clothes on, they're actually still living.
Which is weird to think about. Because they're just lying there.
Oh, and it looks like we have a friend.
Yay!
I just take everything they have. That's because my character has an immense amount of carrying capacity.
Supply!
Every once in a while you need to move some things. So that you can get done what you need done. Might want to watch some of these platforms because they will activate certain things. Continuing through. Watch the platform there on the ground. For that reason.
This quest next. Dad, can we do this quest next? Talk to Serena?
We haven't met the right people yet.
Right.
Alright. And here we are in the Forsaken Crypt. Again, always check the cards. I check every crack and crevice.
Always.
That's why it's always good if you are a powerful individual in the game. It's always good to have candlelight in your hand for these reasons. Now, you could have healing power in your hand for fast healing. There are many other things you can do, which is why it's a good suggestion to go into your items. Select your favorite magickas and hit triangle to favorite them.
The ones that you like the most.
Then you can have it on your quick view just by tapping the up arrow at any time to be able to change what's in your hand. And it will always remember what your setting was the time before.
And you can unfavorite them the same way.
You can unfavorite them at any point.
The same way that you favorited them.
Yep. There we are, a little frosty. Again, aerial urns.
Always. Unless it says empty. You see how it says empty underneath them? That means that there's nothing in them. So you don't need to search them.
And there's even other things you can take.
Like a pot.
Yeah, all along the way.
You don't need to take the pot. But,
Sometimes taking the armor as well,
yeah.
so that you can sell it later on.
Or you can enchant it and then sell it.
Or you can boost your enchanting by enchanting it. Yep,
And then sell it.
sure can.
You can just do basic enchantments and it'll get your enchanting up. What?
Quickly.
Yep. We found that
Daggers.
and what's the enchantment itself that does the most?
Soul trapment.
Yeah, soul traps. But we also found this one. It was like moon something that also does something really cool. That also gets it up pretty high.
Yeah, soul trap because you can actually select the amount of time it will boost your enchanting quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But daggers are cheap and they're easy to make. They take very little
To make.
resources to make.
And you can find them everywhere.
Find them everywhere. Almost everybody has them.
Anyone that sells any
they're-
weapons.
And they're very light to carry.
Yeah.
In case you have to worry about your carry weight.
Which we don't, since who's gonna carry 10 million pounds?
Correct.
We did. See our carry weight in the bottom?
Yes.
Right. Here?
Here you
Our
see we
carry
are
weight?
carrying 9,676, but our carry weight is over 1 million
Yeah.
capacity.
And who's gonna carry that much?
The idea is to get as much as you can to get your money value as high as you can get it, as quickly as you can get it.
Because then you can buy a lot of alchemy supplies and get your alchemy up and buy soul gems, or you can make them for free already filled with souls. But yeah, and I don't know how you
You can
make.
buy your homes, you can buy your plantations, you can build them, you can set them up the way you want, you can adopt children.
Yeah. We currently have 2 children, which we might show you later in the video, right?
Yes, and we also, you can find horses and train horses now
Tame
in the
them?
newest update. Yes, you can tame horses.
Yeah.
Now what we have found though is once we tame a horse,
If we already
the
have
one
a,
prior to leaves.
so if we tamed a horse and then we went to get another horse, the horse that you tamed goes back to the place where you tamed it.
Yes, and there is a book that you will find when
Yep.
you go to purchase your first horse. This is how it happened with us. We went to purchase our first horse
And
in the
it wild
stable,
horse notes.
and a Wild Horse Notes book came about.
And it's gonna be close to the bottom. It's like the second or third one from the bottom.
Depending on how many books you're holding.
Yeah. But for us, because we took it all, take everything always.
And it starts with a W, so therefore it's going to be at the bottom because it is alphabetical.
Yep. Which comes in handy.
And again, this is only because we've been playing for years, but we wanted this newest update because we are such big Skyrim fans.
Yes. We keep waiting for them to come out with a new one.
Yes, we definitely want the Elder Scrolls 6. Sure do.
We'll probably do videos on that too. A whole series. You know, because this is our Skyrim series.
Sure is.
And next we could have, well, yeah.
Now there is one thing we do need to mention. In all of these videos that we're showing you, how ridiculously powerful our character actually is.
And this is how you can get this powerful too. You do this.
You
know?
can still be poisoned.
Yes.
So always
carry a cure disease potion.
Either manufacture or carry cure disease potions, and it does not matter the potency of the potion.
And here,
it will cure all diseases, as well as any type of talos or any other Daedric item that you might find. You can take that and use that to cure your diseases by accepting what it is willing to give you.
And you can, and these are the things that you use to make cure disease: charred skeever hide, felsad tern feathers, hawk feathers, mudcrab chitin, and vampire dust. Those are the things that you can use. We don't know because we don't have the updated book. We don't know. There could be more because I think there's 2 ingredients.
So far, only 2, but I bet you there's way more.
Yeah,
because we are still in the infancy of the game.
If we decide to put this video out, you'll hear me in the one alchemy video. It's a really short video, but you'll hear me. Goldfish is an ingredient?
Right.
I didn't even know it was an ingredient. I thought it was just a fish, you know? But apparently, and steel blue etinomala. I know I'm probably saying that wrong.
I don't remember the name of it.
Go in your alchemy. Oh no, we don't have it.
We no longer have it because we tried to use it at one point.
And we mixed it with goldfish, and it made resist frost.
Absolutely amazing potion, worth a ridiculous amount.
No one could ever buy it.
So now here, what we're looking at is trying to find a way to get into that area there, and I do believe. There we go. We have to put the mixture in.
Neuralon's mixture.
Yep. That removes the entrance.
And then we can get the white phial.
Now we can get the white phial. Now, warning. A lot of these pillars, when you take the item, it will activate, which I do believe
is what it does.
It will activate that platform will raise. And it will activate something else in the room.
Yep.
A lot of times.
It doesn't do that for us. Take the orange dart wings.
Yes.
Always
take.
take.
It out.
Yeah, and always. Well, not always, but a lot of the times you want to take all of the ingredients that they have. Like a billion Charis eggs. If we just take the bowl, I mean.
Yes, you can just take the bowl.
It's easier that way. Sometimes, if you have the carry weight.
That is very few times that I actually do the in-person camera view.
Is to get the ingredients that you can't really get. And then the ectoplasm, frost salts.
That's a tough one to come across.
What's that? Giant lichens.
What do we got here? Fire salts. Let's see what's on the other side.
Now, if you haven't gone to, where is it with the Halamud or whatever? If you haven't gone to, or is that Riften?
Riften.
If you haven't gone to Riften yet and you have fire salts, save them because you need 10 fire salts for him. So I would save your fire salts if you have them. Don't go wasting them. Well, not wasting them, but don't go spending them because you need them.
Yeah, there are several missions for individuals throughout Skyrim that you will need to get items, acquire items for them.
Yeah.
And sometimes, even as simple as it may be, like fire salts to find, which are not very easy to find.
No, we ended up buying most of ours.
You will need to have those on hand, so to not get rid of them is the see, like there.
Like Jazzbait.
Yes.
We need 20 of them.
Yep, and we have 14 now.
Yep.
Because
we got that at the beginning of the game.
They are difficult to find throughout the game.
That's why we only have 14, and we need 20, so.
And it would not surprise me if we went into Jazz Bay and our ingredients that we do not have them all figured out.
No, because we're saving
We're
them.
saving for the mission.
Sorry for the noise. My brother's playing. Yeah. And he's noisy.
And most times when you go into the caves, or you go into these places, here would be another you pull to activate the doorway.
You activate the doorway.
Yeah. There you go. There's almost always a shortcut back out.
Either a barred door or something you didn't see before, or there wasn't a lever on that side.
Yeah. Now, like as you can see, this is the way we came in.
Yep.
But we were unable to get up there.
Yep.
And now we just need to take the white file to solitude. To give it to the individual that asked us to find it.
We found this thing in like 20 minutes. It took this dude his whole life to try and
He
find
was
it.
searching his whole life to try to find it and could not.
And we found it in 20 minutes.
Yes.
21, 36
I'm
to be
sorry.
exact. But
He is in Windhelm.
in town. Yep, Windhelm.
Oh, we have an enemy.
Where? Oh, right there.
It's
Ah. Them dudes. I remember when we first saw one of them. When we were our invincible guy before we restarted it, we were like, what is this? Remember?
Here we go.
Take the ice wraith teeth.
Yes. It is an ice wraith.
Ice wraith essence and ice wraith teeth.
Yep.
Take
as much as you can.
Without being overweight, unless you have a horse.
A horse is a great thing to have, as well as the backpack.
Yes, a backpack. We currently have a thief backpack because lockpicking is, 15% easier?
Yes, it is.
So we have that.
You're not planning on burning anything with that, are you?
Now we are trying to return the white file to
The white
white
file. So this dude's been looking for it his whole life, and he decided to name it
Now,
his
this
store
is his nephew. We are looking
for him.
for the old
I
man.
think he's upstairs.
He may be.
Yep.
I don't appreciate loiterers. If that's what you're here to do.
Oh, where is his voice coming
Is he upstairs? Is he invisible?
from? Now you must watch. Sometimes they will tell you to get out. Here he is. Aurelian.
Alchemy, listen. Matches every description of the file that I've found before. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
Thanks.
A whopping
I hope you
5
have
gold.
coin to spend. You're not just here to gawk at my goods.
Huh? A whopping 5 gold.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
A whopping 5 coins. All of that. Just for 5
Oh,
coins.
I'm sorry about that. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
He gave us 500
Nephew.
gold.
Yes, coughed up 500. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Any place that you find that has an
An Aston-
Alchemist, you will also find an alchemy table. Now,
Yep, that's
some
how
of
you
those-
know they're an alchemist.
Some of those potions we were telling you about
We
that
made.
we have created,
Yep.
such as poison of damage, magic, or regen.
He can't buy that. If you see his gold,
3
you can't really see his
million
gold
is
right now. He only has 542 because he gave 500 to us.
Mhm.
So he gave us way more than we deserve.
As
Well,
you can see,
and you see our gold at the bottom.
1,218,983. And how long have we been playing?
Like
Maybe a week and a half?
week and a half, 2 weeks
Mhm.
ish. So that's how fast, if you really put in the work, that's how fast you can get up there.
Yes, you can.
And like we were saying, always have a cure disease potion on you.
Yeah, do not sell them because
Unless you
spiders-
have like a billion of them.
right spiders, even wolves, bears, anything
Somehow-
that attacks you in the wild can give you a disease of some sort.
Yep. And here is the mixtures again. You can use up to 3 ingredients. So, charred skeever, here they are. Charred skeever hide, felsad tern feathers, hawk feathers, mudcrab chitin, and vampire dust.
So let us try it for an example. While we have an alchemy table right here,
Right here. Yeah.
we want to go to cure disease, which everything is alphabetical. In all of the
A,
menus,
B,
it
C,
is
D, E,
always
F, G, H, I,
alphabetical.
J, K, L, M.
And
See?
here,
We have got all of them except felsad tern feathers. We don't know where we find them yet.
something we have not come across.
So if anyone knows where we find them, please tell us. Because we honestly don't know.
All you need is 2 ingredients. You can add a third to make it a little bit more potent.
If you want to, but you don't really need it
You don't need to.
because it's just cure
There you
disease.
go.
It cures
Potion
all disease.
Created.
Yep.
Once you create potions and you find what those ingredients do, as you can see, each ingredient has 4 different availabilities to it.
See, 1, 2.
Each one, when you create the potion, will come under your list.
Also, save Death Bell and at least 20 Death Bell and at least 20 Nurnu because you also need that for a quest
Yes, you do.
with Ingun Blackbriar.
And you will see
need to
here,
talk to
these
her.
are all of the ingredients that are used in the damage health.
Let's do Nurnu. Let's do, for instance, one with Nurnu. Let me find it.
As your alchemy levels get higher, you can select on your alchemy table. You can actually select
Okay, so wait.
to
Once you get 100, you can actually choose to legendary it.
yes, you can choose a legendary, but you can also choose to get 2 ingredients from every plant. All negative effects become removed if you go all the way to the end. And then there are also potions you mix with beneficial effects have an additional 25%. And poisons, it breaks it down. But in one of these, when you select it, it will tell you that you learn the first 2 abilities of that ingredient if you just ingest it.
If you just go nom nom nom. Which, one time we ate large antlers. I don't understand how you can eat antlers, but, you know, here.
If you want to create new potions, where you have things such as ash creep cluster,
Ash creep cluster, yeah, or ash hopper jelly.
where you still have yet to find all of the.
So then you just eat it. So you go out of your alchemy,
Yep, you would leave your alchemy,
quit alchemy,
go into your ingredients, items,
down to
to
ingredients, down to
find it.
whatever
and
it
you
is.
see there where it says X.
See, wait. Down here, eat.
you ingest it, we will learn
And
the
then
first
we
two.
will learn these two, whatever those two are.
Now, because we ate the
We get the effect.
because we ate it, we get the effect, but now it was the only one we have, so therefore we can't see what ultimately those effects are.
And the effect we learned was damaged stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Except we have infinite stamina, so it didn't really do anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
So now we are going to.
We are going to do another mission, but first, because of everything we just gathered, we're going to see what we can sell.
Don't go setting the place on fire.
Take a look.
They're saying that stuff about the fire because we have fire in our hand.
Yes, even though it's candlelight,
They still think
they still think it's fire.
so. Yeah.
Now, again, you can see
Because it looks like fire.
if you can
All the
handle
stuff
the
we're
carry,
selling.
it is better to carry. That way
Yep.
you can sell it all.
Yep. Sell it all. And from time to time, I move the camera when he's selling so you can see his gold and then what he's selling up here. So that's why I move it. So you can see his gold. And now it is out of focus. Focus. There we go. So right now you can see he has 764. Owen goal. Do you say that right? Owen goal? Owen goal?
We have yet to figure out how to make the ice and all of the new specialty arrows.
Yes.
That are in this
So
last update.
I think they added bone arrows too. Bone arrows, ice arrows, fire arrows, lightning arrows. And then you just have your normal iron arrows. Now see, we have a ton of iron daggers because we can make them and we just find them, and
Correct.
I would save them for enchanting, or at least a couple of them.
Yes, as you can see, we have enchanted 16 of these with the
And you can see,
target dice with it. It'll fill the soul gem, the
Yep.
soul trap.
go up to iron dagger. You see the normal value is 177. Wait, those are the normal iron daggers.
We sold them all, except
Oh.
there's
6.
Yep.
See the value? The value is 6. Now we go down to our enchanted ones, and our other enchanted ones, 177.
even though the damage is no more, but just because you enchant it.
Its value goes up. This is fun.
These iron swords here, these were swords that we have found on other individuals or in
Okay.
animals or in chests.
We're
We are not the ones that manufactured them.
33 minutes.
And so that is a great place for us to end.
For right
Thank
now.
you. And we will be talking with you again.
Yep. Subscribe.